Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. It is election day, it is midterm election day, and we are going to get through this, all right? I'm here 365 days of the year, actually. I take your political questions, especially out of the, mainly out of the chat on YouTube, and I read on the, as best I can, just reading on the collective energy. It's kind of seeing what's out there. No one who does this is 100% accurate, but it's interesting the insights we can get. So there is that. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And we have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. And we have a fantastic community because of you. Thank you. All right. We're going to be okay. Warrior Witch, hey, it's been a minute. Hey, folks, it's election day. Got your alcohol ready? Hey, Warrior Witch. Emotional support Canadians are on standby. Yay. Well, I have a nice little, I have a couple of little leftover kitty cups. It's kind of dead. I can't make them, yeah, I can't make it dark enough. But anyway, cute little kitties. The kitty cups. I've got this. Oh, I'm glad you like this. I just loved it. So anyway, oh, but I have to share this with you before we jump into the questions. There was another image, and I thought, oh my gosh, should I use this? Should I break news with this image? I found the bamboo fibers. I found the missing bamboo fibers. Look at that. That was not intentional, but look, I found the missing bamboo fibers. You saw it here. Just like under my standing desk, I've got Hunter Biden's laptop. Unless you have it. Unless we both have it. Unless we all have it. Anyway. All right. And thank you everybody for voting. So we're just gonna try to be calm today. Oh gosh, Karen says, this energy is making me shake and vibrate, not in a good way. I need an emotional support Canadian. Don't we all? Don't we all? No, we're gonna be okay, seriously. Oh good, yay. And I woke up literally at the eclipse. I didn't get to see it because it was too far down, but the Crosby Storm lost. What are you talking about? In Arizona, when they were doing the recount, cyber ninjas or whatever stupid thing, the far right, whoever they had hired, they said that they were testing the ballots for bamboo fibers, which would have proved that they were shipped in from China, that they weren't legitimate. They were searching for bamboo fibers, and they never found any. Well, apparently, I'm saying it's because I've had them the whole time. Okay. Oh, Jenny saw it. I saw it. It was awesome. Great. Jeff, I agree. Cyber knuckleheads. Yeah. Oh, a lot of you saw it. That's wonderful. We're not going to have another full lunar eclipse until 2025. So we'll have partial, but not full. Those aren't the cards I was looking for. These are not the cards you are looking for. Okay. So, okay. We're going to be okay. No matter what happens, we are going to be okay. All right? Just remember to breathe. No matter what happens, we're going to get through it. We are not going to lose our democracy. 2 days ago, on my birthday, Jen Lynn from Jen Lynn Tarot, Johnny from Tarot's Apprentice, and Lori from The Way of Positive Change, and Sienna from Sienna Rose Metaphysical, those YouTube channels, they all came on. They were kind enough to come on, and I specifically asked, because I know some of you were worried, are we going to lose our democracy? And I asked, are we gonna lose control of the House? Are we gonna lose control of the Senate? I asked them to poll. We were all getting the same thing. So now we just see what actually comes to pass and we get through it. Okay. Electra Storm says, when will we get out of this energy of anger? I'm so tired of it and drained. You get out of it when you choose to get out of it. There are people on the far right who are acting out, who are being awful, but it's not that many of them. They don't have the numbers. They are freaking out so badly. One, because they drank the cafefe, and two, it's because they're losing. Their numbers are dwindling. That Republican tent is not growing. In fact, it's kicking people out. So thank you, JS. So, all right, let me jump in. Right, Sandy Miller, they are loud and scared. Also, Sandy, thank you for the lovely pins and the nails. Thank you. Joyce says, we're just curious what cards would show if we did lose our democracy. It would be a tower thing. It would be like Hierophant, which is institutions, tower. And I don't get stuff like that, so. Okay, well, all right, at 7 minutes in, let's start in. Now, and people who are making threats should be held accountable for that. Pretty simple stuff. I need to make sure I can access this, and then the questions go on this side. All right, so I can see them. All right, so it's 7:15. Election workers in Arizona are being threatened with graphic details of quote-unquote execution by right-wing protesters at the polls if their candidates don't win. Will they be protected? Will the election workers be protected? There's a lot of threats. There may even be the odd person here or there who uses this as an excuse for something stupid. But there are 330 million people in this country, and it's very hard for us to understand just how many people. So even when they show stupid cosplay tough guys trying to intimidate people at polling boxes, there's only a handful of them. When there are threats coming into this person or that person or that person, or heaven forbid, what happened to Paul Pelosi, it wasn't the city rising up against him. It was a guy who was looking for an excuse to act that way. I mean, I know it's scary, and I know it's hard. I don't know how to best express to people the idea of keeping of how to keep things in proper proportion, because we care about others and we care about our democracy and our future. I mean, think about, okay, all I can think of is this one statistic, and that might scare people, but it's a small number. Even the worst people, human beings in America, there aren't that many of them. There really aren't. So will the election workers be kept safe? Star. This is a card. This is a beautiful card of hope. That's a good thing. Deseret, I agree. We are going to be okay. Pamela, I agree. Queen of Cups. King of Swords. Chariot, High Priestess, Six of Wands. Well, these are workers. These are workers who they on the far right would consider Democrat, but this is them being protected. This is a protector. King of Swords he's a prosecutor. He's a general. He's a protector. And the Chariot is things are moving forward. And this doesn't feel like it's in a rush. This feels like an election day roll through, like on a parade where you get the floats, the vehicles moving through town. It feels like everyone's voting, and it's like, hey, everybody vote, and it's rolling through town. Are there going to be a few yahoos who hidden yahoos who are going to do something stupid? Probably, because there always are. I mean, that's just how many people there are. But there's no tower here. There's no catastrophe. There's no unbelievable destruction. And we have hope. So Joyce Matthews says, I used to think we would lose our democracy. Now I don't. Glenda saying just loudmouths. Yes. Kathy Lampson says there are always a few yahoos, aren't there just? All right. Yes, that's a good reminder. Deb is reminding us that anyone who's anxious or angry, think about McConnell, because he said if the Republicans don't take control of the Senate, he's retiring. Bye-bye. As a matter of fact, at 12:30, let's have a quick look at that. 12:30, McConnell retiring soon. Have a look. Mitch, please. Joyce said, well, I had to change my mind after watching Autumn every day. Oh, bless, thank you. He said he was going to. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I have to bless someone who just sneezed. Oh, 1 second. Okay. McConnell, where are you? What if I think I'm getting some hopeful energy off of him? Like he's thinking, yeah, this could do it. I could be back in charge in January and all of this. It's like King of Swords. We're gonna have to wait for all the law stuff because I will tell you right now. A legal palooza is going to start tomorrow morning. More cases, suits, more cases, demanding recounts, etc., etc. Anne is saying we may be bruised and battered, but democracy will survive. Now we know it. We know now that we know it is at stake. I believe you're trying to say so. All right, 3 of Wands. Yeah, McConnell's there. He's like, okay, all right, let's count votes. Let's give me my old job back. There's a death card right in the middle. There's a justice card. And there's the Queen of Cups. How many readings can I do where I get the same answer? He's like, okay, my votes are coming in. Here they come. Okay, just burden so many votes. And then it's death card, justice, things go to court, and Queen of Cups. That ends in a Democrat being in power. mean, you guys see this. I pull cards every day. And how many times am I getting the same thing? Dave, I hope so. Democrats won't be conceding until all the votes have been counted. Please do not concede. Not until it's official. But once it's official, then, since we believe in democracy, then we go, oh, okay. Oh, all right. So, at 15:45, one of our least favorite people, Kari Lake. Kari Lake, what's in your head? We do not know. Kari Lake is already doing the rounds claiming the election has been stolen. Really? But she has, when asked, okay, what's your proof? She has none. I'm sorry, what time is it? Not election day. What's been stolen? The thing that hasn't finished yet? What makes her think so? I don't know if I want to get into that crazy. Will this have any effect? I mean, what's going to happen with this where she's already, Kari Lake, apparently she went on Morning Joe? So this isn't some, this isn't some podcaster you never heard of. Mel says the thing that's been stolen is the truth. Anne says, yeah, she's been saying that for weeks. Kari Lake. Dr. Nancy says it's 11 a.m. in Arizona. Exactly. Okay. It's Arizona. The sun's out. It's not even near the horizon. It's not even near sunset. True, Jennifer Taylor. Only if she loses. Right. It's stolen if she doesn't win. Whoops. 4 of Wands. Chariot. Justice. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. She drank the cafefe. She just did. And this is the election and taking things to court. And a lot of lawyers are going to make a lot of money on the right. Marie Wells is saying hello and asking, did we all vote? I voted. I even went hunting down all the information for all the judges and stuff. Lisa Graham says yes. T. Jones says I voted on Thursday. Excellent. Shockwave says I voted early. C. Torino says yes. Trillium Tarot says voted. Seattle Roller Derby fan says I voted. Dove Hinton says I voted last week. You guys are great. Okay, it's been stolen. Oh wait, I won. Oh no, it hasn't been stolen. Again, boy, just waiting for those far right votes to roll in. Happy Democrats, just living our lives. Tired of the drama. women wanting to make choices about their own bodies and the bodies of women they care about. And there's the people in the black cloaks trying to knock down all of these cups. No, you can't have that. But they can't knock them all down, and so they get mad. Pathetic. Pathetic. I'm sorry, I'm not calling you all out who said you voted. I'd be here all day, which is excellent. That makes me happy. Thank you. Atha Volpe voted, and I voted in memory of my mother. Oh, bless. That's worth acknowledging. Okay. At 21:15, and I love how Glenn Beck was talking just last week before, about how it's absolutely going to be a red wave, and people are just so sick of the Democrats. All the just how terrible the Democrats are, and on and on and on. And I'm like, wow, white privileged male talking to another white privileged male. You don't see any kind of blue wave coming, really? I'm shocked. Cindy Miller says, even my UPS driver this morning voted. Good. Ooh, Mel says, my friend who voted today in Texas said there were twice as many women as men in the room. And please don't misunderstand me when I talk about the entitled patriarchal jerks. There are great men of every race, creed, belief system. There are really good people. And but Glenn Beck's not one of those. All right, so at 22:45, Pennsylvania, they are having, it's the whole issue in Pennsylvania with the undated mail-in ballots. I thought that oh look, in Pennsylvania, a judge ruled that that mail-in ballots that didn't have the date on them couldn't be counted. What? I thought that was done and done, but has it been appealed? Because the question here, and there isn't a name on it. Oh no, I take it back. There is a name on it. This is from Steve. I'm so sorry, Steve. I was skimming too quickly. Do you have a link to that? I don't know what happened with that. Please tell me there was an appeal. Please tell me that it's going through in this election. I've heard that a lot of people in Pennsylvania are actually going back and voting. It's like, oh, you rejected my ballot, then I'm voting again. Like waiting in long lines, but Denise says you can go to the Pennsylvania website and find out if your mail-in was not counted. Excellent idea. Excellent idea. Oh, thank you, Ruby. In Illinois, I'm assuming they got my ballot. I don't actually have a way to check unless I call the whoever it is. And yeah, I don't like calling people. Just, tell me something on a website, or just but anyway. 7 of wands. On the defensive, Eight of Wands. Well, they're trying to start the far right. They're trying to start. They're trying to challenge everything. They're trying to start trouble. Surprise. King of Wands. Tower. Nine of Swords. This is all far. These aren't even. I'm not even getting a lot of pentacles. I mean, I'm getting some pentacles, but I'm not getting a lot. I'm getting a lot of wands, and that's the far right in this deck. In these readings. On the defensive, trying to challenge everything, and it feels like this feels like Biden kind of standing there, just like, and the crazies are running around and trying to do, and he's just like anybody would, like, what are you doing? And then there's a Tower and a Nine of Swords. And this is worry, and I'm telling you, legal palooza. I'm telling you. Hey, Callie J says, ballot tracks says my vote has been received and counted. Fantastic. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Trillium Tarot says, Pennsylvania's deadlocked high court decided that for this year's general elections, local election officials in the state should hold off on counting any ballots mailed inside envelopes without dates. Hey, Dishrat. Queen of Swords. Women voting. Women voting. Women voting. Women voting. Women voting. Women voting. I've been getting that hugely for days. 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. It's women voting. Democrats doing very well. Angry Republicans. And women who told everybody, oh, sure, I'm voting Republican with you and everybody, everybody we know. And in secret, they're voting for Democrats because they don't want their rights taken away. So, yeah. Man. All right. 28 and a bit. And thank you for being here. I'm trying to keep things calm. I had a nice hot shower before I came on. Just trying to keep things calm and soothed. So the next question. The GOP seems to be gearing up with drafting a multitude of impeachment documents against Biden, and they will basically keep throwing them at him until one sticks. Will this sour any of the right-leaning moderate voters who are tired of their antics? I think Mike Lee saying that he was going to put the existence of Social Security up for a vote, or just sunset the whole thing and it has to be renewed and all of this, and he was saying he was going to take down Social Security. I think that is what really had a huge effect. 2, 3, 4, 5. So their idea of impeachment. Hanged man. Oh yeah, they're after him. Maybe someone will put up a gallows. Makes me crazy. Page of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 9 of Cups and Really? Seven of Pentacles. So is all this talk of impeachment garbage? This is the stuff they wanted. This is the messenger. This is the stuff they wanted. They've created a whole bunch of stuff, articles of impeachment that can be given. But right in the center, I've got Democrats in charge. I've got Democrats winning. And over here, this is a whole bunch of stuff the Republicans have banked, in a warehouse, stored. But right in the middle, right here, it'll go into storage. That's all I'm getting. Yeah, I know. I've been looking at individual races. I've looked at the astrology. I've done readings. I've looked at the polls, even though some of the pollsters have even come out and said, honestly, we have no idea. And I have my normal human fears about what's going to happen. But I just keep getting the same thing. And the other readers I know just keep getting the same thing. So Jennifer Rose says, I voted with my son and was surprised by security around and inside voting areas in Chicago. But it was nice to see the parking lot full and the line moving quickly. Excellent. And thank you for voting. All right. I don't know that I don't know that it's having much effect. But I'm getting that they won't be able to implement any of it. I keep getting 32. Shockwave had a question. Let's see here. During the storms last week, certain East Texas towns lost their city halls, fire departments, town halls, homes, voting places, etc. Ow. Bless, bless, bless. Abbott sent zero help. Cruel King Abbott didn't send help? I'm shocked. Will this be the final nail? Really, Abbott? Really? Oh, thank you, Sherry H. Thank you. And thank you to Andre. Andre came by last night for a while. I get a bit tongue-tied when I'm around him because he's got he's forgotten what the amount of knowledge I have. So he knows so much. Devil. People are tired of that, I'll tell you. People are tired of that. Strength. Justice. 4 of Wands. 6 of Swords. Page of Swords. This is people going to find somewhere to vote. This is the people being strong. I wonder if he didn't help because he was that area slightly blue? Did that have anything to do with it? But this is people saying, no, I'm voting. If I have to go over there, if I have to do the thing, I'm voting. But Abbott, do your job. Okay. Mel says Upper East Texas is pretty red, actually. That surprises me. Well, I see people going to vote, so. Weird. 3430. Oh, DeSantis. I can't wait to hear what this is. 3430. DeSantis is refusing to allow the Justice Department to send election monitors to 3 counties in Florida, stating it violates state law. Really? What is he planning? Well, let's see where DeSantis was planning on taking his Hello Kitty boots. Let's see here. DeSantis. Have any nefarious plans there? Well, that's DOJ. It's the Justice Card. Department of that card. Chariot. King of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Six of Swords. Yeah, Merrick Garland is serious about wanting to stop. He's trying to stop voter intimidation and other things of making it really difficult for people to vote and forcing people to go elsewhere to vote or wait in long lines or something like that. But this, again, this is a card of I'm going to vote no matter what it takes. So whatever he's, I don't know if he's got a full-blown plan. He's just trying to make sure only his voters are allowed in the promised land of voting. And these people are like, no. If I have to go over there to vote, I'll vote. If I have to stand in line for a really long time, I'll do that. He is totally underestimating the will of what people really want. Nice try, buddy. So, Thread of Hope says DeSantis plans nothing. He just does stupid stunts to prove he's still GQP all the way. And God made a narcissistic blankety blank. Oh gosh, is it Trillium? Yeah, it jumped. Trillium is saying Trump says he voted for DeSantis. Really? Predicts a great night for the GOP. I'm projecting a great couple of months for the rest of us when he's indicted, when Trump is indicted for just crime, a lifetime of crime sprees. Ugh. But his mama says at my polling place it was so calm our poll watcher ditched us. That's a good point, Thread of Hope. How much do we bet Trump didn't actually vote? He wasn't on the ballot, so why bother? But I'm surprised he said he voted for DeSantis. That surprises me. I think I'm going to guess that he's going to, he thinks DeSantis is going to win, and then he voted that way so that he can say, I called it, I chose, I made it happen. That's what he's doing. Deborah says, we voted, it was quiet. Plenty of workers, all smiling and happy to see me and my boys. This is great. All right, 39. Paul Gossar. Yeesh. Oh, we read on the nicest people. Okay, Paul Gossar wants Kari Lake, if elected, to have an Arizona native reservation surrounded by the National Guard to not let anyone in or out under the pretense of fighting drugs and human trafficking. What's going on in Arizona? What? Arizona. You'd really vote for these people? Seriously? Well, you have. If you are voting Republican, you are either the most willfully ignorant, uninformed voter, or you have drunk the cafefe. And it is bitter and poisonous. Yeah, that should be the defining thing of the 21st century. Surrounding native reservations. Eight of Wands. Yes, the far right doing their level worst. Ten of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. And Eight of Cups. Democrats, Cups, voting, happy. Wheel of Fortune. The way things are turning out. I've got a bunch of far right leaders here in the center, but then I've got another new start for Democrats, and I've got a whole bunch of people leaving Democratic votes, and the person on the right having to walk away. How else can I read this? I just keep getting the same things. I hope she loses. I hope Kari Lake loses, and I can't remember if is Gossar up for again? No. Yes. No. I can't remember. There's so many people to remember. Do you know what I mean? I try so hard. Yes, Mel from Ghostbusters. Gossar the Gossarian, the form of the destructor. He's the gatekeeper. Was he the gatekeeper? No, Gossar the Gossarian was and he took the form of the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. That was it. Okay. Kathy Rollins says all House members are up for re-election. Yes, but I get confused sometimes when I'm doing the reading and there's so many different people. I will actually on some people forget if they're in the House or the Senate. I shouldn't. It's embarrassing, but it's the truth. There are so many people to remember when I do these readings. So, yes, Kathy Delisle. Zool. Stone. Zool. 43:15. Greta had a question. So at 43:15. Please read on the Oregon governor's race between Tina Kotek and Christine Drazan. I have notes. Let me grab my notes. This is Oregon governor's race. Come on, let go. Let go. Ann says over 400 representatives and a third of the Senate could be confusing. Oh, plus the governors. And then you have all of the scumbags around Trump world. But wait, there's more. Okay, my notebook. So that's Senate. We want governors. Okay. And this is Oregon. Excuse me. The polling is within a few points of each other, I believe. It's favoring the Republican by a little, by like 3 points, which is probably within the margin of error. Tina Kotek, the Democrat, from the notes I have here, her astrology is a little a little bit better. I wish I could say it's a lot better, but it's a little bit better. Thank you. So let's pull 3 cards on governor's race. Tina Kotek, Democrat, versus Christine Drazan. Thank you, everybody. Julie Robinette says, bless you. You sneezed yesterday. Take care. Oh, it's allergies. It's allergies. If I went and got my air purifier from the other room and put it right here, I wouldn't be sneezing. All right, 3, Tina Kotek versus Christine. Is it? Kathy Ron says Christine Dragon. Is it Dragon Drazan? Dragon Drazan? Dragon Drazan? Now I'm just getting confused. Oh. 8 of, yeah. Okay. Fingers crossed. Tina Kotek. Tina Kotek. Oh, Deb says Autumn is allergic to political garbage. If I was, I'd be dead. All right, well, she's standing up here at the end. I'm guessing her opponent's been lying about her a lot. It's not actually saying things that she doesn't actually believe. But she's standing here at the end. Let's have a look here at Christine Drazan. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. This is a Republican dynasty, but this is not enough votes and being burdened by extremist beliefs. If not in her, in the country. I don't know anything about her. Drazan. Thank you, Elizabeth. Why have you got that? But her Democratic opponent has a major arcana magician, which is standing up. The power between the heaven and the earth. And this is, let me see if I can. Oregon governor's race. Is it going to go red or blue? Ooh, Betsy Johnson is running as an independent as well. Kathy, do we know, I don't have the notes here on that, do we know who she's likely to take votes from, the independent? Cat Shepard. Betsy Johnson is essentially Republican. Drazan is MAGA. Well, then that should help Kotek, I would think. Voting, choice, women voting, women. Feels very, it's like very strongly women voting, okay? 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords. Well, they had a plan on the right. There's Drazan, but this is people going and voting. All right, well, the truth will come out. King of Swords, Empress, 9 of Swords. I think this one's going to be in court for a while. That's America. But this is court stuff again. That's what I'm getting. I think it's leaning towards Kotek, but there's so much. Yeah. What do you think, Fusshead? What do you think under there? You doing okay, boo-boo? That's kind of all I'm getting. Kathy Rollins says Betsy is polling at 16%. Well, let's hope she splits the vote. She splits the Republican vote. Cheryl Clark says all the readers say Dems get both House and Senate. You're watching me do these readings. I get that too, but I get it over and over and over and over. And there are some cases like this where the energy, it's like knotted. Like instead of, it's like in a boxing match where they're just like hugging each other. It's like you can't do, it doesn't. Trillium Tarot is saying, can you imagine what's going through my pillow's fluffy little head on election day? Fluffy little head, I like that. Okay. 5130. Trump is already declaring that he will have significant numbers of reporters arrested during his second term. Is that where we're headed as a country? Lucky Fox Terra says, I wonder if the Two of Swords you pulled wasn't the Republican vote being split. Could have been. What I was really getting off that card was women voting, women voting, women voting, women voting. It's like, okay, take that for as you will, as you wish. 52, let's see, 5215. For verily he is a scumbag. Former President Donald Trump is already declaring he will have a significant number of reporters arrested during his second term. So where we're headed. Laughable. I'm getting the word laughable. King of Pentacles. You'd need the House. You'd need the House and the Senate. It'd have to be Trump again, and it would have to be the House and the Senate. Trump is president with Democrats controlling the House and the Senate. He wouldn't be able to do squat. Nine of Cups. Five of Wands. Five of Swords. The Supreme Court is going to be adding insult to injury. But, and this is the far right causing rancor. But this is Democrats all in place with the power. You're Trump, you're going to spend the rest of your life in courtrooms and lawyers' offices. Cards right off the top of the deck. Very straightforward. Oh yeah, Fran, he plans to announce he's running. Yeah. He says he's going to announce he is running on what I believe Tuesday? Next Tuesday? Isn't that the same day he's supposed to be testifying in front of the January 6th committee? So if he announces that he says he's doing it at Mar-a-Lago, so how is he going to be talking unless it's by video? How's he going to be talking to the January 6th committee? So is it that day? Because if he announces in the morning and then he's supposed to be in this deposition or whatever it is, and he says, you can't question me, this is political, and I am a presidential candidate. Personally, I think that's a bunch of hogwash, because I could say I'm a presidential candidate. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you'd have to get the police to go arrest people. You'd have to journalists. You're dreaming. The thing about these psychotic leaders who you emulate and adore, Trump. The thing about it is they have structure that keeps them in power. They have people willing to do horrible things for them. You're not going to have that. You had your chance to ruin the country, bucko, and guess what? You did manage to help kill off quite a few of us, but other than that, yeah, you really didn't. You are a waste of space. Trillium Terrace says, Autumn, you're always so polite. I was definitely not thinking of the term hogwash. I hear you. All right. So what else have we got here? Oh, this. I should have done this one earlier because okay. If you are drinking something, put it down. Okay? Put it down. I don't want you to choke. 5615. Former guy, Trump, believes he should have been left with the nuclear codes because then, quote, other countries would still fear us. I'd be in fear. I think we'd all be in fear. I think there would be great fear. I think, yeah. But the nuclear code should have been left with Trump when he left. What do I have I don't have the right sound effect to cover up swearing. So we'll just go with yes, true, Darren. Former guy is so stupid. The codes are constantly changed. Yeah. They change them all the time. Karen Conroy, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper, Grim Bleeper. Same with Mel. Yes, yes. Six of Cups. What? What? Just at the garden center. What's going on? Trump says he should have the nuclear code still. Yeah, we should give you that burden. We wouldn't want to burden you, Spiff. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it taken care of. Don't worry your little fluffy head about it. Yeah. Julie's over there quietly saying, "Man, woman, man, camera." Wow. Okay. 59. Oh, yes, the 15th, the big announcement. 59. Question here about the big announcement. Trump has declared he's making a big announcement from Mar-a-Lago on the 15th. That's also the day he's due in front of the January 6th committee. What is he planning? Is he going to... Well, I'm a presidential candidate. Wow, look at you in your big boy pants. You know anybody can run for president, right? And it doesn't make you special. You're not even chosen. Oh, and Trump, you're probably not going to be the candidate anyway, because DeSantis is going to eat your lunch. Unbelievable. Judgment. When I read on this the other day, will he announce? What I was getting was he may not have the opportunity. There may be a whole lot of, let's say, legal issues he'll be dealing with instead. A little judgment coming down on him. 3 of Wands. I mean, it's a big horn. It could be an announcement, but 3 of Wands. There's the Sun. 3 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Wasn't there talk that if the Republicans didn't win in the midterms, that Trump was less likely to announce, or he'd wait if Republicans didn't win? This is, okay, I'm planning everything. Okay, we got it set up. Do we have our racist blankety blanks ready? Are they on our side? Okay, let's do this. And you've got massive heartache. Swords can be voting or legal matters through the heart. And then you've got the Republicans all, oh, I do have a sound effect for this one. Here he goes. And then you end up with Republicans who were expecting the thing over here. And it is crickets. So I'm getting for that. Joyce says maybe that's the big announcement, that he can't run because of all the legal cases. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. At 1:02, Jeanette was asking, where is Josh Hawley? Speedy Josh Hawley. 1:02. Andale. Speedy Josh Hawley. He's been very quiet. Josh Hawley. Yeah, I'm with you fighters. Yeah, fight on. Oh, there's some danger. Eek. Two of Cups. January 6th committee still working. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Ace of Swords. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Page of Wands. 10 of Swords. The truth. He refusing to listen to any perhaps demands, something along those nature, trying to knock down demands. And here is a messenger with something that is 10 swords in his, metaphorical swords in his back. So he might be quiet, but this doesn't look like it ends well for him. And that's not going to break my heart. As long as he's not physically harmed, because I do not wish that on anyone. I want people who deserve it, where there's proof, I want them to go to prison. That's it. Mel Broussard, 10-count indictment. Wouldn't it be lovely? Okay. And I'm going to, I've done my 12 questions, but I want to also read on 104:30. I have not read on this. Denise was asking if or when Democrats win the Senate, will they eliminate the filibuster? In this next, between now and in the next few years, will Democrats eliminate the filibuster in the Senate? Democrats in the U.S. Senate eliminate the filibuster. Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Lovers, Queen of Wands. What I get is they're afraid what would happen when they lose power and how much power that would give to Republicans. But at the same time, they're kidding themselves that Republicans are not going to get rid of it. That we don't get rid of it and the Republicans don't get rid of it. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. But they're like, nah, I don't know about that, because they're afraid what it would give to the serious crazies, the power it would give them. So I'm not seeing the filibuster going away anytime soon. So I don't know what is going on with the lighting in here. And I've basically finished. Okay, if I turn this down, there. Hey, I've got features. Cool. All right. Well, this evening, it is 1:22 p.m. I've covered 13 questions. This evening at 7 p.m. Central Time, 7:30, I will be over on Jen Lynn Tarot. Two ends, Jen Lynn Tarot. I will be over there. I'm going to be reading with lots of other readers, and it is to raise money for a very good cause. So there is that, and we're just going to hang out together. We're all going to hang out together and just be. Thank you, lucky girl. Jen Lynn Tarot is doing a fundraiser live stream tonight for World Central Kitchen. Thank you. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. There's the link in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for voting, Winnell. Thank you, everybody, for voting. All right. We are in this together. You are not alone. And there are good days ahead. There are. I know I say it all the time, but it's true. There are good days ahead. Right? Remember to breathe. Do take some time to relax, get your mind off of the news and all of that, and just breathe. We're going to get through this. All right. Hang in there. And I will see you all on Jen Lynn Tarot. I will see you there this evening. And then I will be right back here tomorrow, because I'm here 365 days of the year. All right. So take care. All right. And if you need it, I'm sending you a hug. As long as you understand that, like my grandmother, I am a patter. All right. Take care. Hang in there. Breathe. I'll see you later.